Hi, Barry Rogers here, and I've been fortunate and privileged enough to have received a very early version of instabuilder 2.0 to test drive, and I want to give you my findings and let you know what I think of the product. Now, I'm a little bit biased because I've been a big fan of instabuilder 1 since it came out. Actually, I think I bought it on the day it was released, and it is one of those plugins that I put on virtually every single WordPress installation that I start. Why? Because it's so versatile, it allows me to do lots of different things, it's stable, it never goes wrong, it always does what it's supposed to do, and it is a really superb product. And I imagined, when Susanna told me that 2.0 was coming out, that it would just be a little stepping stone product and it'll have a few extra features and it will look a little bit different. Well, I couldn't be more wrong. When I installed it on a test blog, I was absolutely blown away. This thing, the editor in this is amazing. You can just put elements onto a page, build any kind of page out that you want in minutes. There's so many different elements, you just drag them over, drop them in, edit them as you want to, and save. It's done. There are tons of templates in there that are pre-done for you, so you can use those as a starting point. You can add elements to them, take elements off them, use them as they are, just edit them to your requirements. And that saves an awful lot of time, and they look fantastic. And there's all sorts of pages in those templates. You've got launch pages, sales pages, squeeze pages, big image squeeze pages, video squeeze pages, everything that you can imagine, any kind of landing page that you can imagine, there are fantastic examples in there that you can use. Now, quite apart from that, now I don't know how they did this, okay, but everything works just like it's on steroids. It's like lightning fast. You put an element onto the page, there's no little spinning wheel or anything, it's just bang, it's there. Edit it, bang, it's done. That saves so much time messing about, and also your visitors to the site are going to get a faster site load as well. Like I say, I don't know how they've done it, but they've done it. It's absolutely superb. The other thing was I didn't get a manual. This was a really early release that Susanna gave to me, so there wasn't a manual. And I installed it, and I thought, oh my goodness. And then it took me about a minute to figure out what I'm supposed to do. It's so intuitively put together that it makes it absolutely simple to operate. I was putting pages together and opt-in sequences together, literally with no manual, with no guidance, just by looking and saying, oh yeah, I understand, that's easy. So I had like pages and sites set up in no time without even having an instruction book or a video to go by. So that's another thing. It's easy to use. And it's got some fantastic cool features which you don't get anywhere else. One of them that I really love is you can export a page. Once you've designed and built your page, you can export it as an HTML page. And that's brilliant. You know, you can have that, you can sell that as a template to somebody, you can use it on a site where you don't want WordPress. That's amazing. That's a big one for me. The second thing that I really love about it is a thing called the 3-step opt-in process. Now, we're all familiar with 2-step. This has got a 3-step process. And when you see what that is, you'll understand of how powerful that's going to be. And I tell you what, you're going to see a lot of pages out there once this is live with 3-step process on there. It's incredible. It's really, really fantastic. So that's a couple of features in there that you just don't get anywhere else. So to say I'm blown away by this is an understatement. I really, really like it. I like the ease of use. I like the versatility that it has. The speed is fantastic. And don't forget, I'm working on a very early release. Susanna is very, very big at improving her products constantly. It's not one of these, you know, they launch something and then it's forgotten about 10 minutes later. Susanna improves and builds on her products constantly. That's been the case with instabuilder 1, and I happen to know that it's going to be the case with instabuilder 2 as well, simply because I gave my feedback on the plugin to Susanna, and I gave her a couple of suggestions. She said, you know what, we're already working on that, that's going to be in a future update, and yet the developer's working on that too, and we're going to do this as well, and this, and so it's not just a static product which they'll sell and forget about. It's an ongoing evolutionary process, and this plugin is going to get better and better over the months and years ahead, just like instabuilder 1 did. So would I suggest that you get this? Well, I think if you're in the internet marketing business, I think you probably will have to get it, because It's so easy to use. It does everything that you ask of it. It does it well. It does it quickly. And it will be one of those plugins that you put on every single site that you launch. So for me, it gets a massive thumbs up. And as soon as those doors open, I'm in there. Even though Susanna's given me this copy to test, I'm in there buying a developer's license on this plugin because I think it is absolutely superb. So there you go. Thanks, Susanna, for letting me test drive it. And I hope this has helped you come to a good decision about this plugin.